calling to say I
Yo, what is up, fight fans? Jim Grease Hopper, call me Grease, Cage Side Grease on MMA Weekly. Welcome to our live coverage from Vegas of the UFC 279 ceremonial weigh-ins, and what a day it's been. An all-new fight card atop the marquee for UFC 279. More on that in a minute, but first, I want to let you know that MMA Weekly is thrilled to be teaming up with Pristine Auction on tonight's coverage of UFC 279. PristineAuction.com, the most trusted sports memorabilia auction site with an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating. Auctions on PristineAuction.com start at just $1, and each day there are over 1,000 autographed items available, so you can win signed authentic signatures at affordable prices. Francis Ngannou gloves sold for $49 last week, for example. Deals like this happening all the time at PristineAuction.com. They have just about every fighter you could want. Paddy the Baddy, Conor McGregor, John Jones, and many, many more. Every item on PristineAuction.com comes with a certificate of authenticity from the industry's most reputable authenticators. Upgrade your collection now of signed memorabilia and get $10 off your first item one when you use the code Diaz. But wait, there's more. A huge giveaway for you this week only. Enter to win a free Nate Diaz signed UFC glove. All you have to do, go to PristineAuction.com, click register on the top of the page, and sign up using our registration code Diaz to be entered in the giveaway. Links will be in the description of this video. The free entry to win the Nate Diaz signed UFC glove, courtesy of Pristine Auction. Our coverage also powered by MyBookie. That is right, MyBookie, your bookie and mine. Of course, the whole entire fight card has changed for UFC 279. Tell you all about that in a minute, but for a limited time, you can join the MyBookie community. Get your bets in on the new fight card. The bookmaker's scrambling. You could take advantage of that right now. They're going to double your first deposit instantly at MyBookie with the promo code WEEKLY50 to claim your deposit match all the way up to $1,000. Use the link in the description. It'll be pinned in the comments as well. Bet on the main event, parlay multiple fights, do the props, increase your payout. Nobody gives you options to secure the bag like MyBookie. Again, double your first deposit instantly. Use the promo code WEEKLY50 to claim your deposit match all the way up to $1,000. Use the link in the description, and you are set. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Also powered by Manscaped. Summer doesn't end until September 21st, boys. It's smooth sack summer. When you're playing in the summer sun, make sure you're scaped from pubes to bum. That's right. This is the summer to keep your balls cool while still looking hot with Manscaped. The leader in below-the-belt grooming is making sure we all have a ball this summer by giving our pants partners everything they need to stay fresh. I just did it this week. Too much information, but I don't care because I dove headfirst into smooth sack summer, and so should you by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with our code MMA Weekly. The Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need to prepare for that summer bod. The Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. Khamzat should have used it. The Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. The Crop Preserver ball deodorant. The Crop Reviver toner. Love that stuff. Makes you feel fresh down there. Performance boxer briefs in a travel bag to hold all your goodies. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code MMA Weekly at manscaped.com. 20% off plus free shipping with the code MMA Weekly at manscaped.com. It's smooth sack summer, boys. Get on board or get left behind. Real quick, before we get started, they're going to get going usually right on time. I mean, the press conference was way late yesterday, then it got canceled, and we know all the stuff that happened there at UFC 279, but I want to let you know the new fight card, exactly as we said it would be. Scott Peterson and I called it first this morning on MMA Weekly during the official weigh-ins. We called it, and we said, what great song. We said it would be what it is right now. The main event, Nate Diaz against Tony Ferguson, El Kukui. The co-main, Khamzat Chimaev and Kevin Holland. And the co-main, Jingliang and Daniel Rodriguez. The fighters will go through the ceremonial weigh-ins. What a day, what a cluster F. But the UFC fight card might be better than it was coming in. We're going to get started with the ceremonial weigh-ins in just a minute here on MMA Weekly. Thank you for being here. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, and we'll be ready to go in just a minute.
Because I'm going deep cover, yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on an undercover car.
Yeah, and yeah, don't stop.
Cause it's 187 on an undercover car.
What's up, fight fans? Jim Greasehaber, call me Grease, Cage Side Grease, G-R-I-E-S, on MMA Weekly, our live coverage of the UFC 279 ceremonial weigh-ins. They're about to get underway in just a minute. I can't wait to hear Joe Rogan's questions for the fighters at the top of this card. It is powered by Pristine Auction. Win a Nate Diaz signed glove. Enter to win a Nate Diaz signed glove and get 10% off your first item one with the registration code Diaz at www.pristineauction. Also, matching deposit bonus with the code weekly50, mybookie.website/play with MMA Weekly. And by Manscaped, 20% off plus free shipping for you for smooth sack summer. The code's MMA Weekly at manscaped.com. Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson, Khamzat Chimaev, Kevin Holland, Jingliang, Daniel Rodriguez, the new fight card at the top of the UFC 279 marquee. Can't wait for the ceremonial weigh-ins. What a day yesterday. What a day today. Thank you so much for being here. Our numbers are through the roof. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, and wait for Joe Rogan to hit the stage any minute now to get started with the UFC 279 ceremonial weigh-ins on MMA Weekly. We had a little bit of a difficulty with the internet signal inside MGM Grand Arena for a second there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is MMA Weekly's live coverage of the UFC 279 ceremonial weigh-ins right here from Las Vegas, MGM Grand. And I'll tell you what, the top of the fight card is completely different. It's not Chimaev versus Diaz. It's not Lee versus Ferguson. It's Diaz versus Ferguson. It's Chimaev versus Holland. And it is Jingliang, Lee the Leech, versus D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez. Jim Greasehaber, call me Grease, Cage Side Grease, G-R-I-E-S, and Jim Grease on social media. Follow us at MMA Weekly, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We had it first this morning live on our official weigh-in show. We rearranged the card for them. It wasn't rocket science like Dana likes to say, but it actually ends up being better. Who in the blue hell hasn't wanted to see Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson? We finally get the chance to do it. It's still the last fight on Nate's contract. It doesn't get him a title shot with a win like it might have against Chimaev. So Kamaru Usman loves this, obviously. But, man, let me tell you what. We are on our way up with those numbers. We appreciate all of you. We really love the fact that you're here for us. MMA Weekly's live coverage of UFC 279 is powered by Pristine Auction, MyBookie, and Manscaped. Check in the description for the links and the codes. You can win a Nate Diaz signed glove from Pristine Auction, plus 10% off your first item one. MyBookie's giving you a 100% deposit match up to $1,000, and Manscaped's giving you 20% off plus free shipping so you can keep it bare down there and you don't scare the ladies away. It's UFC 279. The official weigh-ins were this morning. The ceremonials that are anything but about to start. You'll see the face-off. Just Joe Rogan's interviews alone are going to be worth watching this one. It is unbelievable. They didn't have time to change the artwork, but smash that like button and the subscribe. Smash it like Khamzat smashed the scale this morning. So unprofessional. Don't even get me started on that dude. You come in as the next big thing in this sport and you miss weight by 7.5 pounds for a main event on a pay-per-view. You're lucky they bailed your ass out. You better learn some professionalism very quickly before you start talking about what a gangster you are, before you start talking about being the best fighter in the world. Part of it is being professional and coming in on weight. Let's go. Someone tell him this. I know they are. He needs to hear it, but that is my 2 cents on that matter right there. And I think it was funny. Someone put in the comments, hey, the stoner made weight and the non-stoner didn't. But guess what? It doesn't matter because Holland and Khamzat were the ones that started the beef yesterday at the press conference. So there's some serious heat there. Holland also has heat with Darren Till, Khamzat's boy. And you have the heat between Diaz and El Kuli being 2 legends of the game. Tony, the former interim champ. Nate, a former #1 title contender. Both at 155. Now they're at 170. And they're finally fighting one another. Who wouldn't want to see those 2 G's throw down? Those are 2 of the toughest, most respected dudes in the modern era or any era of the UFC. And then Jingliang the Leech and D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez. Come on, man. Who in the world wouldn't want to see that? So we might actually be winning here. We might actually have something better as fight fans than what we had coming into today. It all went down this morning. What a crazy week. The canceled press conference, the weigh-ins this morning with Khamzat being 7.5 over, the rejuggled and remixed and reblended fight card. We had it first this morning on MMA Weekly. What a day it's been. Smash the like and subscribe buttons. Keep those numbers coming up. What a week it has been. What a night it's going to be tomorrow night, and we will be on live once again, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, with our live reaction show, yours truly, on MMA Weekly. Hit the website up, hit the social media platforms. The ceremonial weigh-ins getting ready to bump off right now from Las Vegas with Joe Rogan, who's got to be wondering what the hell is going on. He says, hey, I do the UFC to take a break from all the shit I have to talk about on my podcast. Here they go.
Feel closer to UFC than ever before. Taking the action from the octagon and delivering it straight to you. UFC Collectibles is the home of official UFC memorabilia. Offering certified, authentic items from signed posters to event-worn fightwear. Your favorite UFC moments can now become yours. Own a piece of UFC history today.
Fight, 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 fight! We're coming to you from 3 floors below the octagon with a show that's going to take a new look at some of the most insane moments in UFC history. This is probably going to ramp up slowly over time, and oh my God! This guy looks like if the local news had a magician on staff. Butterbean answering the age-old question, what if a thumb was a person? Yoga the Gathering? No, they're yoga trading cards. Trade my mint condition Bikram rookie for your hot yoga future stars. Somebody! Most fun human centipede ever. Are these guys twins? No, they just dress like them. Weird, lame, right?
Enjoy, guys.
At UF Cuts, get ready to make a complete transformation.
I asked for the Cheeto Vera, and I love it.
Somebody call tech support?
No.
And you can take that to the bank.
It's the Nosebleed. Submit to the comedy. That is a solid business model. Agreed. No notes.
Saturday, September 17th, the UFC returns with a clash of top 10 bantamweights. Former interim title challenger Corey Sandhagen looks for his 10th career finish.
Oh, that's it!
As he takes on the dangerous Song Yadong on the hunt for his 4th consecutive victory.
Oh, how's that for a highlight?
UFC Fight Night, Sandhagen versus Yadong, only on ESPN+. Saturday, November 12th, the UFC is back in the Big Apple. Middleweight king Israel Adesanya faces his most dangerous challenge yet as he takes on terrifying knockout artist Alex Pineda. Plus, strawweight queen Carla Esparza defends her belt against former champ Zhang Weili. Live from Madison Square Garden. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.com.
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 279, Diaz versus Ferguson. Tomorrow night, the UFC superstars are ready to shine here in Las Vegas. In the main event, former interim lightweight champion Tony Ferguson will face another mixed martial arts legend, the Stockton superstar Nate Diaz. Also on tap in the co-main event, the undefeated Khamzat Chimaev will look to stay that way as he takes on the also streaking Kevin Holland. We would like to thank our UFC sponsors. Body Armor. Body Armor Sports Drink provides superior hydration for today's athletes. More electrolytes, more vitamins, better sports drink. Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. And Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. We would also like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We hope to see all of you once again for the live action tomorrow night. And now for the call of the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 279. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, Vegas? Welcome to the weigh-ins, ladies and gentlemen. How about a nice round of applause for Ariane, Brittany, Vanessa, Chrissy, Dana White. Without him, none of this would be possible. Give it up for Hunter, Sean Shelby, and Mick Maynard, matchmakers extraordinaire. We've had a lot of changes to this card, but I think it's even better. We're going to kick things off in the welterweight division. Darian Weeks versus Johan Lainez. First up on the scale, Johan Lainez, official weight 171. And his opponent, Darian Weeks. Official weight 170.5 from Mr. Weeks. First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, Johan Lainez and Darian Weeks. The next fight takes place in the women's strawweight division. Melissa Martinez versus Elise Reed. First up on the scale, Elise Reed, official weight 115.5. And her opponent, Melissa Martinez. Official weight 113.5. Elise Reed and Melissa Martinez, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the bantamweight division. Chad and Hellinger versus Ala Kung Haley. This fight takes place in the women's featherweight division. Norma Dumont versus Danielle Wolf. Official weight 146 for Miss Wolf. And her opponent, Norma Dumont. Official weight 146. Danielle Wolf and Norma Dumont, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the ESPN prelims. We kick things off in the heavyweight division. Jake Collier versus Chris Barnett. First up on the stage, Chris Barnett, official weight 267.5. And his opponent, Jake Collier. Official weight 265. Chris Barnett and Jake Collier, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the middleweight division. Darius Talulin versus Jamie Pickett. First up on the stage, Darius Talulin, official weight 186. Excuse me, that's Jamie Pickett. And his opponent, Darius Talulin. Official weight 186. Jamie Pickett and Darius Talulin, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is a catchweight fight. The first, Charlton Almeida versus Anton Turkali. First up on the stage, Anton Turkali, official weight 214. And his opponent, Charlton Almeida. Official weight 216.5. Anton Turcali and Daleton Almeida, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the featherweight division. Hakeem Dawodu versus Julian Erosa. Official weight 146. And his opponent, Hakeem Dawodu. Official weight 149.5. Mr. Dawodu has missed weight. Julian Erosa and Hakeem Dawodu, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the main card. Live on pay-per-view. We kick things off in the light heavyweight division. Johnny Walker versus Iwan Kutalaba. Official weight 205.5 for Mr. Kutalaba. And his opponent, Johnny Walker. Official weight 205. Iwan Kutalaba and Johnny Walker, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight is a women's catchweight fight at 140 pounds. Irene Aldana versus Macy Chasson. First up on the scale, Macy Chasson, official weight 139.5. And her opponent, Irene Aldana. Official weight 137.5. the leech. Daniel Rodriguez and Li Jingliang, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the co-main event of the evening. This is a catchweight fight at 180 pounds. Khamzat Chimaev versus Kevin Holland. Official weight 179.5 for the Trailblazer. And his opponent, Khamzat Chimaev. Official weight 178.5. I'm here with Kevin Holland, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Holland, a wild turn of events, a lot of crazy antics backstage, and it leads to this. Give us your thoughts on how all this went down.
Hey, man, it all happened for good reason, but all these guys claiming they're gangsters, they're not gangsters. They wear makeup for the HD cameras, and that's as simple as it is.
Kevin, is this a better fight for you?
Fuck no, but it's gonna be a fun one.
Good for you, sir. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Kevin Holland, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for making me rich, kid.
All right, I'm here with Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat, the obvious question, first of all, is about the weight. How did you miss weight by that much?
They stopped that shit. I don't know. I want to more continue that shit. Hey, this is Chechen, motherfucker. Shut up, guys. I'll fuck you, boy, up. I fucking backstage as well.
What are your thoughts about this fight moving from the Diaz fight to now you fighting Kevin Holland because of the weight loss?
I don't care. I want to smash everybody. I come here to fuck everybody, no? I'm going to take it over now.
All right, well, good luck to you, sir. We'll see you tomorrow night. Khamzat Chimaev, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. In the welterweight division, Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. For 5 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, in the welterweight division. Official weight, 171 for El Kakui. And his opponent, Nate Diaz. Official weight, 171. All right, folks, I'm here with Tony Ferguson. Tony, this is a wild turn of events. Give us your thoughts on now being in the main event and how this all goes down tomorrow.
Grab your fucking popcorn and blue slushies, motherfuckers, because we're going to have some fun!
Good luck to you, sir. I can't wait to watch Tony Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. We're here with Nate Diaz, ladies and gentlemen. Nate, a lot of wild things went down to lead up to this. Give us your thoughts on this and how it all transpired.
Tony's been around a long time. We should have fought a long time ago. Khabib's bitch ass was afraid of him, just like this bitch ass motherfucker was afraid of me yesterday. We punked his bitch ass in the back here, and now he don't know how to make weight, you know what I'm saying? You guys already know what it is. Real G's come from California, America, motherfucker.
Nate Diaz, ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you all tomorrow night.
Real G's come from California, USA. He said he and Tony Ferguson should have fought a long time ago. And then he had some things to say about Khabib being afraid of Tony and being afraid of him. I'm not so sure about all that, but I do know that Khabib didn't fight either one of them. And that's why Khabib's not the GOAT, because he didn't fight the greatest of his generation in his weight class. Come at me with that. I'll argue that till the end of my days. I'll tell you what. But we have a fight card. It's pretty awesome what ended up happening, guys, because as in Kukui, the mutual respect is there. Tony Ferguson said, get your popcorn and your blue slushies. Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson ready to put on a show from Las Vegas tomorrow night. The belt grooming is making sure we all have a ball this summer by giving pants partners everything they need to stay filler fall, whatever you want to call it, by going to manscaped.com, 20% off plus free shipping with our code MMAWeekly, 20% off plus free shipping with the code MMAWeekly at manscaped.com. It's smooth sack summer, boys. Get on board or get left behind. Jim Grieshaber here, Scott Peterson in Vegas, and we are about to wrap things up from the MGM Grand. What a couple of days it has been in Las Vegas with the press conference, with the weigh-ins, with Khamzat's fiasco, the brand new fight card. I cannot remember a UFC fight week like this in a long time, but it culminates tomorrow night in a fight between two legends, two G's, two California boys. As Nate Diaz said, Tony Ferguson steps in to take on Nate Diaz in the main event, and Diaz will be the last to walk to the octagon in his final UFC fight, at least on this contract, and it might be the last one for good. So we don't know about that. But we do know Diaz will make the walk last, not Chimaev. He goes to the co-main. Diaz, the last one out, tomorrow night at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. We'll be live 7 Eastern, or 7 Pacific, rather, 10 Eastern on MMA Weekly with our reaction show. Check out our social media channels. We were all over this story. We were the first ones, I don't want to say to break it, but to speculate and to say that they should do this. And we called it exactly as it turned out today on our official weigh-ins show. That's the kind of content we bring you. Check our social media channels. Give us a follow. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, as subscribe, like, and be in the. That's going to do it for us. UFC 279 live coverage on MMA Weekly, powered by Pristine Auction. The Nate Diaz signed glove plus $10 off your first item one. Registration code Diaz by MyBookie. Double your first play up to a G with the code Weekly50. And by Manscaped, 20% off plus free shipping. The description has all the. Peter, and thank you so much for being with us. Cage Side Grease on social media. Until tomorrow night, fight fans, keep your game tight and your mind right. UFC 279 live coverage, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. Mañana. We are out. All right, fight fans, want to remind you once again that our live coverage of the UFC 279 ceremonial weigh-ins has been powered by Pristine Auction. The Nate Diaz signed glove, you can enter to win it now and get $10 off your first item one. The registration's code is Diaz at pristineauction.com/register to win a Nate Diaz signed glove. He makes the walk last tomorrow night. Could be his final UFC fight. As we discussed earlier, there might even be some cannabinoids in the ink and the marker. You don't even know. Also powered by MyBookie. double your first play up to $1,000. That's right. They're going to give you a 100% sign-up bonus up to a G. You bet a G, and match the G. See how this goes? Take advantage of the lack of time the odds makers have to get ready for these fights that have been shuffled around with the code WEEKLY50 at mybookie.website/play with MMA Weekly for that $1,000 up to $1,000 first-time deposit match at MyBookie. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. And by Manscaped.com, 20% off plus free shipping. Their entire catalog of products at Manscaped, 20% off plus free shipping. You see it right there on your screen. The code's MMA Weekly at Manscaped.com. So once again, for our guy Scott Peterson on the ground in Las Vegas, what a week it's been, and it's only going to get better tomorrow night with UFC 279. We're live at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. I'll be hosting our reaction show on MMA Weekly's YouTube. Until then, fight fans, keep your game tight and your mind right. We will talk to you mañana from Vegas. We are out.